Hello, hello, hello. This is Stephanie A. Wynn, author of the book Ready, Set, Go, A Simple Guide to Establishing a Successful Small Business. And today I want to talk about 5 tips to implement for 2021. So let's get started. But first, I want to thank you all for tuning in to my YouTube channel. Be sure to hit the subscribe button below and invite your friends to the channel because we're going to be giving away some good tips each week. And I'm just super excited for you to be here. So let's get started. The first tip to implement for 2021, right, is going to be to create a self-care schedule and hold yourself accountable. What is a self-care schedule? That is a schedule where you're going to take one day out of the week, each week, and you're going to use it for yourself. You're going to have a day of maybe meditation. You're going to read a book. You're going to do yoga. You're just going to take time away from the cell phone so that you can just have a woo-saw moment, right? Remember, the key to be successful in business is that you have to renew your mind. We have to be good to ourselves and our body, because if we're not in good health and we don't take a day for self-care, then how can we be anything to our audience, right? Or the people that depend on us the most. So again, you're going to create, number one, you're going to create the self-care schedule and you're going to hold yourself accountable. How do you do that? You're going to create a day, whatever day that you choose. So if it's a Monday that you're going to choose for your self-care day, you're going to create reminders on your calendar, right? You'll put that day in and you'll create reminders, maybe 2 weeks, 3 weeks, an hour before, a month before. But you want to make sure that you keep this day, because as your business grow, you need to continue to have that mindset of, I need time for myself. Remember, we're always working in the business and on the business, but we never take time for ourselves. Does that make sense? Number 2, we're going to create a community service schedule. So by that, I mean, you're going to find 2 to 3 organizations that you're going to dedicate volunteer services to. You're going to give back to the community. And you're going to do that for the year of 2021. So it does, listen, remember, the key to being successful is you got to have the spirit of giving back. There's a lot of takers out here, and that's fine, but you want to also give back as well. Remember, there's someone that is less fortunate than we are and that need our help, that they can use our services, our just some tips or just some mentorship. Maybe you want to help mentor the youth. Maybe you can get with the local Boys and Girls Club, or maybe Big Brothers and Big Sisters. Remember, now with the COVID-19 pandemic on the rise again, we want to make sure that we are doing our very best to help those that are home. Maybe there's a youth that's home and, you know, their self-esteem is low, and you can use that time. Schedule Zoom meetings, just something. Be creative with giving back. It doesn't have to be on a regional level or a national level. It can be right here locally in your own city, right? So that's tip number 2. Tip number 3, you're going to create and repurpose your content for your social media posts. What do I mean by repurpose? I mean that you're going to create a post. Maybe you use the image from maybe 2 years ago. You can take that same image and repost it, but change the caption on it. So I'm going to give you an example. Let's talk about the word grateful. Maybe on Monday and Wednesday, that's your motivation and inspiration days that you post. So you take grateful as a word, you define what it is. And then you give your audience a call to action, meaning you tell them, hey, I want you to go and tell 3 people that you're grateful for whatever, for being alive, for being in their life. You're giving them something to be grateful for, and it's impacting them in a way, in a good way, right? So again, you're creating or repurposing content for your social media posts for 2021, right? And tip number 4, you're going to be intentional and more impactful in your social media posts, not so salesy. So you know how you post your motivational Monday and Wednesday, you're posting motivational, but you want to be intentional about what you're posting. Remember the example of grateful, so that people can relate to your posts. You want to be, the audience wants to be relatable to you, right? And so by that, posting something that's intentional and impactful will definitely help them, and they'll tell their friends, and they'll continue to tell their friends. And remember, everyone is going through something right now. maybe physically, mentally, spiritually, but we all need some type of impactful and intentional information that's going to help us get along our journey, right? So number 5, this is my favorite. Remember, for my business owners and my authors, believe in yourself. Remember, if you don't believe enough in yourself, how do you expect your audience to believe enough in what it is that you're selling? So we all have things going on. There's just so much uncertainty with the world right now. We don't know one day from the next. But remember why you started. Remember why you are doing what you do. Remember why you're writing the book. Remember why you started the business. But believe in what it is that you're doing. If you want to write the book, write the book. If you want to start a business, start the business. But remember, believe in yourself. And don't let your current circumstances be what validates who you are. Believe in yourself, if nothing else. This is Stephanie A. Wynn. Thank you for tuning in to my YouTube channel. Remember, hit the subscribe button and follow me on Instagram, LinkedIn, Facebook, Stephanie A. Wynn, Stephanie with the PH. A as in apple is the middle initial, WYNN. Thank you so much for tuning in today. See you soon.